Hello everyone, and welcome to our weather update on the 10th of December 2023. So today we're seeing Storm Fergus sweep eastwards over Ireland, the second named storm in one weekend. Quite remarkable, I must say. So today we have orange warnings for Galway, Clare and Mayo, and yellow warnings elsewhere in all counties apart from Wexford, Waterford, Carlow and Kilkenny in the southeast, as well as counties Monaghan and Donegal in the north. First of all, we have reports of a small tornado in Leitrim village today. It occurred at around 12:30, as you can see here. You can see cars, buildings, boats and trees badly damaged. This is from rte.ie. There's also this little clip here from the news. You may want to watch that. You can see a pic of destruction here in the village and ambulances and firefighters here at the scene. As you can see, this little video shows the tornado through here. This was on a thunderstorm as it moved eastwards during lunchtime ahead of the low. You can see actually a house was shredded by the tornado. So quite a few houses, structures, cars, buildings damaged today. It was quite sudden, quite surprising. Obviously Ireland doesn't get many twists per year, around 10 I think it is, but they say that not many are observed as they are highly localized, affecting only a small area, and therefore no one sees them, but this one happened to strike a village. So here is the 12-hour rainfall radar from met.ie. So you can see that this morning we had this band of heavy rain pushing eastwards over Ireland. That was the initial band of rain with Fergus. You can see that there was a storm to our west by 7:30, and this moved towards shore. It died out, but was still quite a big shower. Then into today itself, we saw rain clearing Ulster, and then showers moved into the west. Heavy ones there, with lightning widely over Galway by 11:30. Leitrim is through here, and this big system just pushed in towards Leitrim. You see 12:30. This was the storm that produced that tornado, I'd say. That was quite a big, severe storm. Also showers wildly into the west by that stage. And these showers and storms push eastwards. In the end, a big spell of rain moves in from the west. And that comes with very strong westerly winds, gale force and damaging at times, especially in the west. This pushes eastwards over Ireland. And you can see heavy rain for the east and north this evening. It gradually moves away with still very strong winds this evening, winds dying out tonight and tomorrow morning. So here is the UKV high-res charts. You can see big swell. That is Storm Fergus moving eastwards today, and then tonight we'll see the low dying out over the UK, and we're left in this little drier slot throughout tonight and tomorrow morning. So tomorrow should start nice and crisp, fresh and bright. However, we'll see a band of heavy rain moving eastwards again throughout the evening. Some quite torrential bursts in there as well for a time. It's about an hour of heavy rain for all areas tomorrow at some points. The rain lingers for a time over Ulster throughout tomorrow night. But into Tuesday, we see things drying up widely. Showery though, especially in the north and south, and into Wednesday, this whole low clears eastwards, and we are left in this cooler northerly flow. A few showers down the east coast, but otherwise it's dry on Wednesday. Into Thursday, we see another band of rain coming in from northwest. This brings some light rain eastwards on Thursday morning. Then on Thursday, we see a day of sunshine and variable clouds with winds in from the west. Beyond that, we see high pressure getting increasingly evolved with that weather from the south. So this steers up a very gloomy, mild, cloudy westerly or southwesterly winds. Here's the temperature forecast from UKV. So today, temperatures around 7 in the north, up to around 10 degrees in the west. Tonight's lowest temperatures towards 4 degrees in the west, where skies are clearest for longest. Further east, where it's breezier and cloudier for longer, temperatures holding up towards 7 or 8 degrees. Actually, temperatures really collapse into tomorrow morning, especially towards like 7, 8 a.m. They could get towards 1 degree, towards like Connacht there for a time. Into Monday itself, temperatures lift up, especially in the south, getting to around 10, 11 degrees, but in the north, holding back to around 5 or 6 degrees. In the Midlands, between 7 and 9 degrees. Then we see on Monday nights, coldest weather in the north as ever, 5 degrees around there. Elsewhere from like 6 to 8 degrees, nothing severe. Tuesday, highest temperatures, nothing severe again, 69 degrees, mildest in the Midlands. Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning, a bit of a colder one as the winds do go more northerly. Coldest weather at 9 a.m. there, possibly towards frost levels in Ulster. Elsewhere between about 2 and 6 degrees. Wednesday is a colder day, high temperatures of 5 to 8 degrees. Thursday morning starts off mild, around 5 to 8 degrees. Very similar to Wednesday's high temperatures actually. So nothing too severe coming up in the shorter range. And then to Friday, we start to see this very mild southwesterly push come in, so temperatures are widening on Friday in double digits, so quite gloomy by then, also with a lot of clouds. Here is the NAO index observed and GFS forecasters. So we're currently in a weekly positive NAO. Just to let you know that if it's positive, we have a zonal flow. That means the high to the south, low to the north, classic westerly winds, our classic Irish weather. But if we reverse that and see a high over Greenland, Iceland, and a low towards Europe and the Azores, that would bring in a negative NAO. As we see, we had a period of very strongly negative NAO values around the turn of the month here. That coincided with the cold spell that we saw there, and that's all because we saw a reversal of our usual pattern. But now it looks like we will see strong high to the south, deep low to the north, and that will bring in the mild westerly winds and whatnot. Here is a GFS 12Z run from today. I just bold things, but never mind. So starting off today, that Storm Fergus moving eastward today. Tomorrow, we'll see a brief break in the morning with that little bump of high pressure. But tomorrow afternoon into Tuesday, this next low comes in, bring rain, then showers. Into Wednesday, we see a colder northerly winds for a time, but that soon moves away, and we see a deep low towards Iceland and a strong high towards the Azores. Classic positive NAO, and in comes the westerly winds. And the high to the south strengthens and ridges towards us to go dry, mild, and cloudy, with this high just to the southeast and this southwesterly wind. A lot of cloud with that into the weekend. Upper temperatures are very mild with that one. It says dry and mild into the 18th of December, but the high towards Tuesday the 19th retrogresses towards Greenland, and down comes this direct northerly. Upper temperatures are cold, with the -5 ice storm engulfing Ireland, and even the -10 ice storm into Scotland and Northern England. A true Arctic blast there into the early 20s of December, but it is only transient and the high topples and allows the westerlies back in just in time for Christmas. So mild and zonal and wet into Christmas on this 12Z run. Here is the ECMWF 12Z from Sunday. That's today. So here we go again. Storm Fergus moving in tonight, bringing in these very strong winds. It clears away towards midnight and the early hours of the morning, and we're left in this brief dry slot tomorrow morning, but it doesn't last long. Before we know it, we've got yet another low coming in through Tuesday. That brings showers and rain with it. Into Wednesday then, a brief cooler snap, but not for long. The Azores side strengthening as well as the Icelandic low, and in we go into this west-east flow. And again, the Azores side does strengthen and ridge towards us. It stays over France though over the weekend, and that just drags in this long fetch southwesterly push. Upper temperatures again very mild. Temperatures probably into the teens in some parts with that one. We should stay exceptionally mild. That'd be exceptionally mild, I think. You see a long fetch southwesterly winds. Upper temperatures get the 10 Celsius ISO in. That would definitely lift temperatures into the teens. And as this low comes in, there'd be a lot of rain with that. That'd be a very cloudy, very mild southwesterly flow. And as it goes along, you get increasingly wetter as this low engages with this very mild air. Eventually, we get a slightly cooler push from the north, but all in all, highs to the south, lows to the north, westerly. So that was depressing. This is the UK Met run. So starting off tonight with this deep low that is known as Storm Fergus. Tomorrow, a brief dry spell before tomorrow evening and Tuesday, we see this next low bring its misery. After that, high to the south, low to the north. That again, zone and westerly winds. And very similarly to the other runs, the high strengthens to our south through the weekend. Again, a very moisture-laden, mild southwesterly flow. You can see that is bringing some rain drizzle in from the west on this chart of precip. And, that would just be quite gloomy and mild and depressing. And if in the north, very wet as well, with these areas of low pressure engaging with that mild air. Here is that GEM run. So today we're seeing this low over us, Storm Fergus, unsettles into Tuesday and Wednesday, then into westerly flow on Thursday, just very good clouds and sunshine. Then we see a cloudy, mild, moist, warm air mass coming in. Actually very, just this big long stretch southwesterly winds coming in. Again, a lot of moisture with that, especially if you're further north. That's quite a mild flow. And then we see a widely wet spell through next week. Again, GEM goes stormy after that and just classically westerly. Nothing much cold from that. Finally, no. We have two more left. Here's the Icon run. Here we go again. Storm Fergus clearing to light tomorrow. Then we see this next low coming in. Nowhere near as intense, but still bring some rain with it. Colder shot on Wednesday for a time. Then this brief ridge comes in through Wednesday and Thursday. That brings a nice stay on Thursday. Then we go into this very mild, very cloudy southwesterly winds through the weekends. Let's get the clouds cover with this. Where are we? Yeah, very cloudy with that, as expected. So, of course, highs from the south can often drag in a lot of cloud with them. So, high pressure doesn't always mean sunshine. We can just get overcast skies with highs. And we end up on the 18th of December. Actually, the high is quite nicely in place. And if we keep it there for a while and we start to drag in more of an easterly influence, some frost may start forming as cloud breaks with drier air off the continents. And finally, the arpège run. We know that Storm Fergus is clearing tonight. Then through tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday, this next low moves eastwards, clearing by Wednesday and Thursday. I think Thursday is quite nice, but then through Friday, we're into this more mild, moist southwesterly winds. So definitely trend coming up now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, and bye for now.